Hey guys, what is up? Turkey here. Um, so obviously this is a little bit different. Um, right. So, sorry already, I apologize. I already tell that the mic quality is going to be bad. And like, it's not good ever, really, but it's going to be worse than normal. Um, don't really do this on my laptop very often, but I thought that this would at least be better than what we did in the past with Tierlist, where we just recorded from my phone a piece of paper that I cut out, the little cutouts that I place on said paper to get moved around because it's a piece of paper. But now we're here. So I think we're doing pretty okay. So yeah, we're doing a tier list, guys. We're doing a tier list. I was randomly thinking of this, and I was like, oh, which one of these is my favorite? And I thought about it, and I was kind of thinking of like a ranking, kind of. I was like, ooh, I could try to do a tier list. That could be kind of fun, and here we are. So, um, Monster Hunter has pretty quickly become a pretty favorite franchise of mine. Pretty quickly has become one of those, right? I mean, I've only played 2 games from it. I played World / Iceborne, and then Monster Hunter GU I'm currently playing through right now. So I decided to do a funny, haha, let's rank all the flagships for Monster Hunter, right? Which there's been quite a few, as you can see. Like, look at all them. Look at all these. There are 2 of these that I'm not really going to include because, like, Astalos was technically one, but, like, no. I don't know. And then, like, same with, Bloodbath Diablos, which is a deviant from GU. Like, I don't know. I don't really, like, I don't really consider those to be flagships. Like they're kind of considered, but like not really. They're not real flagships, I don't feel like. But so other than that, we got all the flagships here ready to get ranked. I did not make this tier list. I didn't see who did it, but yeah, let's get going. Let's get right into this. We've had a long enough of an intro. So I'm just gonna kind of go through this list. I'm not necessarily gonna go in any particular order. I'm not going to go by rank or anything. We got our standard E through S. We're just going to start down here and work our way over to Zerathos, which we aren't going to do. So technically Bracky. But coming in first, we have Velkhana, which is the flagship for Iceborne. Velkhana's cool. Velkhana's an Elder Dragon. Ice, it does that stuff. I would say Velkhana's cool. It definitely has more of like it's definitely more majestic, like in terms that other than like strength, which is very opposing to what was the flagship for World. Very majestic, especially compared to Nurg, but very cool. I like the ice armor that it has, and same with like the ice sword and that it kind of makes with its tail a little bit. Like I don't know if very, very cool. I do enjoy the fight. Can be challenging, right? Obviously, it can be pretty rough. It's a pretty rough, like the first time, like I actually had to fight it. I remember kind of struggling for a while. But yeah, let's go ahead and put Velkhana. I don't feel like super strongly about Velkhana. I feel like Velkhana is pretty good. I'm gonna put Velkhana at like a B. I think Velkhana is good. I wouldn't say I'm like, oh my god, Velkhana, but I think Velkhana is honestly a pretty fun fight, pretty cool Elder Dragon, and a pretty good flagship. Tigrex. Tigrex, however you say it. I say Tigrex because that's how it's supposed to be said. And that's how I kind of learned how to say it. So Tigrex it is, right? First time I ever fought Tigrex was in Iceborne. However, Tigrex, I think, was from Monster Hunter 2, I believe. So, it's the game that it was the flagship for. So, Tigrex is it's classic, right? I get that. So I understand a lot of people are kind of attached to it. They've been playing since the first game and all that fun stuff. Personally, for me though, I don't find Tigrex super interesting. Like I don't like dislike it, right? But it's not like a fight that I'm like, oh yeah, Tigrex, right? I'm gonna have to put Tigrex at like C tier, right? You know, I don't know. It's just kind of like in my opinion. And here, actually, I'll be right back. I hope I can cut this. I've never had to do anything on my laptop, but I'll be right back. Hopefully we can cut this. If not, then you guys are going to be seeing this, but I'm going to get some music going. Okay, we're back. We got some Monster Hunter Rise, actually, OST from the demo, from the Shrine Ruins, which is the area that they had there. We have that kind of going in the background. I hope that's not too loud. It's not too loud for me, but I don't want it to be super loud, but it should be fine. I hope. It's gonna suck if it's not. But next up we got Glabinus. One of the 4 flagships from Generations. First time we've ever seen anything like that. Have 4 flagships, right? One game, Fated 4, as they are called. Also, happen to be the only Fated 4 to make it into Iceborne. A little weird if you ask me, but whatever. Glabinus, he's cool. He's, you know, big old dinosaur, and he's got his big old tail that's a sword. Well, what's not to like, right? He's cool. Glabinus is very cool. Honestly, not my favorite of the Fated 4. That like, the Fated 4 are all, honestly, most of them are really cool. And Glabinus is no exception. I think Glabinus I'm gonna have to throw. Like, I like Glabinus a lot. So he's very cool. I very much enjoy Glabinus as a fight. He's fun. He's cool. He's got a big old sword tail. Breaking it is fun, and seeing it kind of like break off and go into the ground. Really, really cool mechanic and stuff like that. But really, I don't know. It's just I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna put him in A. I'm gonna put him in A. Right? Like, I feel like he's really cool, but I don't know. He's just like okay for me. Right? But I like him. Okay, he's not okay. That's why he's an A. I think he's good. I think he's good. I think he's a really good fight. Really cool. But sorry, I'm gonna have to throw him at A. I think he's cool, but he's not my favorite of the Fated 4, and not my favorite flagship, really. Ooh, Rathalos. Okay, so good old Rathalos out here. I mean, I feel like even if you haven't played Monster Hunter, you've at least like heard of Rathalos, right? He's in Smash, like he's one of the Smash bosses if you did any of that stuff, right? He's the Monster Hunter monster. He's the flagship, right? The flagship of the first game. Been around ever since. Obviously, he's in every game. Like, yeah, he's Rathalos, right? Who doesn't know Rathalos, right? Rathalos is pretty cool. I mean, like, I don't have anything. Like, he's not obviously. I think he's compared to how the flagships and monsters and just in general have progressed from the first game. I think he's a little lackluster compared to some other monsters. But just in terms of him being Rathalos, I mean, what can you do? I'm gonna put him up here with Velkhana in B tier, right? Like, he's Rathalos. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you not? You can't really dislike him, right? He's cool. He's good. He's not super crazy or anything compared to some of the newer monsters and even flagships as well. And he's really cool. But not as cool as some of the new ones. But I think he deserves a pretty respectable B tier, especially for what he is to the franchise, obviously. But yeah, very cool monster. Do enjoy Rathalos a lot. Now, Nergigante, the world flagship Elder Dragon, eater of Elder Dragons. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I did not realize my first, so I played through World, got through like a good chunk of Iceborne, and lost all my save data. It sucked. I had to restart. I did not realize in that first playthrough that Nerg was a Elder Dragon. I don't know why. I was just like, he was an eater of Elder Dragons, so I was like, oh, if he eats Elder Dragons, then like, he's not an Elder Dragon, but he wasn't. I didn't realize that he was an Elder Dragon, but Nergigante's cool, right? But like, come on, no, no, he's not going to knee. He's not going to knee. Not going to do that to him. Nergigante's cool, right? He's big, beefy. Definitely contrasts with Volcana, kind of Volcana being this, you know, more majestic Elder Dragon, whereas Nerg is just a powerhouse. I'm gonna have to put Nerg in A. Like, Nerg is really cool. He looks really cool. He is really cool. Just yeah, very honestly pretty fun fight. Not super challenging, but not super easy either. Definitely can rock your shit, but not really something that I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna like I need to be on my A game for. Fun fight, but not the hardest fight. But really cool monster. Really like his interactions and like his turf wars that he has with other monsters in World and Iceborne are pretty fun turf wars to have and to see. So, and just him being this like powerhouse that he is really fun and really neat because there's not a ton of Elder Dragons that are just all about power, right? Like there's a couple, but most of them are like got elements that like or some like elemental gimmicks or some cool other instances in there, and he's just this freaking powerhouse of a Elder Dragon. But really cool. Speaking of Elder Dragons, we got Kushala. So Kushala is Kushala, and I think that goes without saying. Kushala, the only thing good about Kushala is how he looks. Like, I mean, like, he's kind of cool. He's like, he's this dragon, and he's like metal or whatever, and that's kind of cool, but like, he's shit. So, Kushala goes in E tier. And honestly, looking at this list, I don't really think anything else is going to go in E2, so we're just going to call this the Kushala tier. Bam, there we go. So, that's where Kushala goes. That's Kushala's home, all the way at the bottom. Sorry, Kushala. Nothing against you, but everything against you, you're bad. Just such an awful fight. Such an awful fight. Annoying. Just a pain. Just a pain. Oh, okay. Now we have another Elder Dragon. We got the Rocket Jet Boy himself, Valstrax. I mean, like, come on. Valstrax is, like, what is there to say? Valstrax is badass. Like, my man is a rocket-powered dragon. Like, what's not to like? I mean, man frickin' rocket propels like him when he jumps up and he shoots up into the air and circles around you like 10 times to an exaggerate, and then frickin' dive bombs you. Man. What a spectacle. And like, just how he uses his wings and like flipping around, like shooting blasts at you and like shooting them at you and like shooting it. I don't know. It's just like the whole fight's awesome. Awesome. Elder Dragon, really, really good flagship, and I think well deserving of our first S rank. Well, about Astalos, like I said, we're not going to do him or Astalos, and we got Nargacuga. Nargacuga's cool. I forget what. I know it's one of the twos. I know it's one of the, I think Freedom Unite 2. I think he's from Freedom Unite 2. I think that's his flagship appearance. A pretty fun fight. I mean, like, Narg's cool. Narg's cool. I think I'm gonna put him with Tigrex though. I mean, they both have the same skeleton. If we're gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna be considering this like to be like a left or right thing, really. I think they're just all on the same tier. So don't worry about that. I guess I should state that, like, left or, if one monster's on the left or the right, that doesn't matter. They're all on the same tier. I kind of look at them somewhat evenly. Right, maybe I have a little bit of fluctuation, maybe like, yeah, like, but like, it doesn't matter really. They're on the same tier, they're the same rank. Doesn't matter if they're to the left. Narg and Tigrex, same skeleton. I definitely say I enjoy Narg a little bit more than Tigrex. So I guess you could say it, yeah, but I don't know if I like it enough to put it in B tier. But I do like Narg, right? Like, Narg's a fun fight. A lot of use of the tail. It looks pretty cool. It's like the, you know, bird, cat thing, right? I don't know. But I've had some experiences with this in GU. Like, I walk around the map for like 20 minutes, can't find him, and then he sits next to a corner, the entire time and keeps knocking me in between each area. Like, I just had too many fights with Narg and GU like that. Like, it's rough. But Narg's pretty cool. He's been around for a long time. I mean, who doesn't really like Narg, right? Like, he's Nargacuga. But, that's why I have to put him at C tier. Just really... Like, he's cool. I kind of thinking about putting him in B tier, but... I don't know. Kind of thinking about putting him in B tier, but I think I'll leave him there. Lagi. Oh. Legicris. Lagi's awesome. I mean... I wish I fought him in 3... or try the flagship of Monster Hunter Tri. Really fun fight. I feel like the footage that I've seen of him in the water and the underwater combat, he looks even cooler. But I really like Lagi's a lot of fun. I think Lagi's an A tier for me. Like, I like Lagi a lot. Lagi's really cool. I hope he's in Rise. He probably will be. Since they tried to get him in World and there was just something going on with it and they weren't able to get it in. So Lagi will probably be in World, and that will be, not World and Rise, and that will be really, really cool to see him there and see what they do, given what we've seen to Mitsune already. But I can't wait to see Lagi in Rise. That's going to be really fun to see. But yeah, that's going to be really cool to see. I'm excited for that for sure. But I really like Lagi a lot. Just really cool water and like thunder monster. Really, really cool. Leviathan, which I think Leviathan is a really cool type of monster. Really, really enjoy just Leviathans in general. They're a lot of fun. They're very unique compared to everything else. I really enjoy Leviathan just fights in general from what I like the fights that I've done. But Lagi's really, really cool. Who doesn't like Lagi? I don't think there's anybody that is just not a fan of Lagi, right? You know what I'm saying? But, sounds like our music's about to die out, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Coming in next, we got... Wait, speaking of wit, what the... Wait. I just put this theme on, I just realized. Wait a minute, Zinogre's not on here. What? Are you kidding me? Zinogre's not here. What we're gonna do is Zinogre. I'm gonna treat... Bloodbath Diablos is gonna be my makeshift Zinogre. I mean... Again, Zinogre's Zinogre. Who doesn't like Zinogre, bro? The Zinogre is badass. Electric Wolf. Cool. You know? Goes into his supercharged mode. Looks really, really cool. Looks really good in World too. Like World does that a lot of it. Like, it looks cool in GU as well, but like the effects that it has and like all that in World looks really, really good. Just an awesome, fun fight. Flipping around all the time. Very acrobatic, very mobile. Very fun to watch. Very fun to fight against. Just a very fun fight in general, and it looks really, really cool. So Zinogre right here. Awesome pick. Can't believe the flagship for Monster Hunter 3 Portable, for anybody, if you guys were wondering. But awesome, awesome monster. Really do enjoy Zinogre a lot. Mitsune. I really like Mitsune a lot. Crap. I don't know where to put it. Mitsune is really, really cool. I don't know where to put it. The thing is, I don't want to put too many in S. Right? I don't want to put too many in S tier. I really like Mitsune. Screw it, Mitsune goes in S tier. I love Mitsune. Mitsune is great. Mitsune is a great fight. Especially the Rise Mitsune. I do like Mitsune from GU, but the Rise Mitsune is a ton of fun. Just how slippery, like, you know, pun intended, how slippery they made Mitsune and Rise is just so much fun. Watching it drift around on its soap and light on its bubbles and stuff and shooting them out everywhere and drifting around and firing its water. It's really, really fun to fight and Rise. Oh my god. Awesome, awesome, awesome monster. Great theme. Really, really, really love Mitsune. Mitsune is a fantastic monster. Yeah, oh my gosh. I really like Mitsune. But yeah. Really good part of the Fated Four. Now the weakest part of the Fated Four. I'm gonna have to put Gamut at D. I just like Gamut is cool. He's cool that he's like this big, you know, mammoth, right? You know, big mammoth, very big, right? But like, it's not very fun. Like it just doesn't do much. It's just kind of there. You just kind of hit it, and then it kind of dies like 10 minutes later, maybe. Like if you're slow and you don't have like that much DPS or whatever, but like maybe 10 minutes later it's dead, and it's like, and he just doesn't really do anything. The fight's not super interesting in my opinion, especially compared to a lot of the other. I think this is probably the most like boring fight of all the flagships. Kushala's annoying and like just a pain to deal with, but it's not as boring and nothing as Gamut, right? I don't know. I like Gamut, like design wise, it's cool, big elephant, but other than that, it's okay. Okay, now we have Astalos. Astalos is my favorite of the Fated Four. I love Astalos. Straight up, like, some people don't care for him that much. Astalos is my favorite of the Fated Four. Like, Astalos is so sick. Like, its theme is fantastic. Its fight is really fun. It's just, like, people are like, oh, it's so similar to Astalos. Bro, not really. Like, it's so fun. It's so much fun. I just love the look of it. I like it's like this big insect dragon almost. Like, oh man. Astalos is so sick. I love Astalos a lot. Instant S tier. Seregios, okay. I'm gonna be honest. Meh, it's okay. Like, sorry. I'm gonna have to put it... I don't know. B maybe? I was gonna put... it's B or C. It's okay. Right? Like, I feel like it's okay. Like, it's nothing crazy. Like, yeah, it bleeds. And, like, its little, like, spike thing that it does on its neck is kind of cool. But, like, it's okay. I'm not really, like, a huge fan of it. It's whatever. Like, I wasn't, like, when I was fighting it, I wasn't like, wow, this fight's insanely, like, crazy or unique. And it felt, like, kind of unique, but at the same time it felt, like, pretty, a little bit more basic, I guess. I don't know. And, like, it looks okay. Like, it looks kind of interesting, but it doesn't look, like, super interesting like a lot of the other, like, looking at this thing, it doesn't look as interesting as, like, Mitsune or Lagi, or, you know. It doesn't have, like, other than it being, like, kind of spiky, right? And, like, that being its big thing, and other than that, it's okay. But, yeah, I mean, not too much to say on it. It's okay. I think it's a solid B tier. Gormagala, I mean, like, no. I'm gonna keep it an A. Almost put it in S, but I'm gonna keep it an A. Gormagala is really cool, right? I have not had the experience of playing for you. He is the, well, I guess I should have said that Seregios is the flagship for you, and then Gormagala is the flagship for I just like Gore's really cool. Gore is really like Gore is badass. Like, looks very unique. It's just like it has eyes. And it kind of has like, I don't know. It's just like it has a bunch of weird little like things about it that just looks like kind of interesting, and like you kind of notice as you're fighting it, like it's not, you're like, oh, it's kind of this dragon, kind of got like a cloak on it, and then you look at it, and you're like, wait a minute, that's not a cloak. They're like its wings, kind of, and you're like, oh, and you kind of look at it. I don't know, there's just like a bunch of little things, and you see like, I don't know. And then when it gets big boy like upset, like in its frenzy mode, and it has the frenzy virus, which is like this big like thing that it just has, this big own ailment, which is really really cool. And then like the purple like glowy horns that it gets, kind of showing Shigaru Magala a little bit. Looks really really cool and all that. But I really really like Global Magala quite a lot. But saving the best for last, we got Bracky here. Instant S tier, and here's why. Because Bracky is my favorite monster of all time. So, Bracky is my favorite monster of all time, so that's an easy S tier for me on this list. Bracky's so much fun. I love Bracky. It's just such a fun fight. The theme is just great. The theme really just has the perfect like feel for the fight. So good, so good. And then just his whole slime mechanic, him being like the father of Blast Blight, right? Like him being where Blast Blight came from. Awesome. The slime is very interesting, very unique, right? Leaving little puddles on the ground, and then when it gets angrier, it the slime becomes more volatile, and it just like blows up quicker. Great. Seeing the slime change on him, going from kind of a green to a yellow, and kind of orangish, yellow-orangish kind of. Very cool. He's very fast-paced and fun fight. Yeah, really, really cool. And GU World, you know, very cool. Can't wait to see if he is in Rise. Maybe not. It might be a game that he sits out in, but we'll see. I'd love to see him in Rise, but we'll see. But really, really like Bracky. And then Raging Bracky is fantastic as well, but that's a different monster, so we can't really talk about that much. But dude, I love Bracky. I don't know. Something's resonated with me with Bracky forever, since I first fought him, so he is coming in at, if you want to say, coming in at #1. Honestly. But, and poor Azurathos doesn't get a stand-in for anybody, I don't think. I think they really, the only thing that they missed on this list was Zinogre, which was weird that they missed Zinogre, but they have everybody else on here. But yeah, this is my tier list for the flagships of Monster Hunter. I think it's a pretty solid list. I'm sure I've made some people upset. I'm sure there's that one Kushala fan out there that's like, oh, what the hell is this crap? But they don't exist, so I'm pretty sure most people can agree with this, and I'm pretty sure most people can kind of agree with at least general like placement of this. I'm sure some people will be upset about some things, but I mean that's kind of how it is. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Hopefully I can cut this out and like edit a little bit, but yeah. Thank you guys like so much for watching. If you guys want to see more of this, more tier lists, I wouldn't mind doing that just for some random games and stuff like that that I play or whatever. Even not like maybe not even games. Maybe we could do some other crap. I don't know. It's up to y'all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys do enjoy. But take care and bye bye.